Ladies and gentlemen, we have icon picks again, and this time they're easier than ever. If you're hunting for that 94 R9 or that 90 R9 to turn into 94 R9, or any of the other players you can evo or make incredible, or just use anyway, then you are in the right place. I'm going to be showing you exactly what you need to do to get as many of these icon picks as you want, completely free. And the other thing you've got to do that's completely free, just to say thank you, drop a like down below, make sure to subscribe, go follow me on X and TikTok, and Twitch if you want. And as usual, guys, if you do want some coins to build the rest of your team, well, do you want the best team in FC 25? Yeah, baby! Do you want to be able to buy players like this or this and not be stuck with a team like this? Oh! Then you need to head over to skycoach.gg, select the amount of coins or which weekend league boost you'd like, make sure to pop in Pro Recall at checkout, and enjoy your new team. So with all other player picks, I usually do like 10, 20 of them to show you the picks at the start of the video. I never usually do that with icon picks, but I thought today I'll be generous. So we're going to do one of these just to see what we get. We've got Crespo in the first one. We got Puyol in the middle or on the side, and then we've got Gattuso. So that, look, that's pretty bad. And that, I'll be honest, is what you're going to get out of a lot of these, which is why you have to really only do these if you can do a few. Now, me personally, if you look at my team right now, we've got a ton out of icon picks. I mean, if you look at actually what we've got on the squad or the club, Carlos Alberto was from one of these picks. We've also had Maldini out of these picks. We've also had Vieira out of these picks. Obviously, Rush, which we won't talk about. Thuram. And look, realistically, I put all the icons that don't sit in my team into more picks. So if it's not in the team, it's likely gone into a pick. But we've had a ton of good stuff. Roberto Carlos has came out of them. We've had a fair few players that have come and gone. But realistically, it is something that I would say you're going to have to craft a few of them so that, you know, one goes bad, the other three are good, that kind of thing. Now, that being said, if you want to see me open 3 more of these in a short, drop a comment down below and I'll have that out today or tomorrow. But let's start talking about how we're grinding these. Of course, these 2 SBCs are going to come into play, as will our UEFA Dream Chasers grind, our Silver Daily grind. We've got our Premium Mixed League. And if we have a look along here, that is it really for the upgrades. If you haven't done the crafting upgrade already, this can help you as well, but we won't touch on that too much because most of you will have done it. Obviously, all of these are going to be building blocks as well, and it's worth checking the store, see if there's a 30 coin pack. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. EA feel generous on random given days here and there. So let's just have a look. Promo packs, is there a 30 coin pack? There doesn't look to be. Absolutely not. We do have a 550k pack, which guarantees us a Dream Chasers hero or icon from week 1 or 2 and 5 86s. Not amazing, but also something I'll probably end up doing for shorts. Now, if we head over to objectives, we've got rush points. We've obviously got the seasonal stuff, and we've got the live bits that you can all use to contribute. Now, first of all, rush stuff. You can see I've done the majority. I'm just about to tick off the 35, and then we need basically double that to finish this off. Now, the easiest way to do rush stuff is when they release a rush objective for the current promo. So they'll usually have one, but basically you're going to get more rush points. Right now, we don't have one. I believe they release on Mondays. I'm not 100%, but that's my belief at the minute. So that's when I'll get these finished off. Obviously, in the seasonal side of things, we've got this here. Now, obviously, if you've done Rivals or Champs, you will have this ticked off by now. If you've scored those 8 goals from outside the box in that, brilliant, you've done the whole thing. But right now with crafting, you'll get the SBC Master done. So that's 500 SPs ticked off. You also can just do the 9 rush games. You know, for me 9, rest of you it might be 10. And then you can get those rush games ticked off for this as well at the same time. So that just gives you another pack as a contribution. Obviously, you get a guaranteed Dream Chasers. Let's be honest, I think my full weekly play, like for my set, when I got the whole lot, where I got my, I think it was like the 90s last time, I got Caicedo in mind. That was my best card basically, and he's still really good. I really like that card. He comes on in most of my Foot Champs games. But the build up in all of these cards, I did not get a single one. So in the last one, none of those 5 weeks did I get something that was good in those singular packs, but it is good fodder. Of course, obviously, you know, for me personally, I need to just do 3 rush matches, win those matches, and I've got another bit of SP. Obviously, SP is only relevant for the season. If you have a look at the season, we've got a lot of options, whether it be fodder like Balotelli or Willian, or you do the fodder pack, which equally gets you fodder. And then, I mean, look, 83 10s, 83 7s, 84 3s, a lot of fodder here. I mean, I know a lot of people are conflicted here. Kimpembe might touch my team, but if not, an 86 5, a lot of fodder. fodder. As for the live section, obviously we've got our daily play, which will sit here. I've actually missed off one of these, so you can see it resets in 21 minutes. So it's going to reset a little late because of EA messing up with the timing change. But if we have a look at this, obviously I'm going to get the 1,000 season points today. I will, although I've missed one day, I will be able to still get all of the rewards here, but 86.2, 103, 85, you know, all of this can contribute to icon picks. And then we've also got an 86 free. I'm personally saving the pack side of things for team of the season, but you can open these now and make it really easy for yourself. And obviously everything is part of Højlund is basically fodder. Højlund himself is fodder, and then that Kaka, I mean, that Kaka card is actually pretty damn cold, let's be honest. Now Dream Big 2, obviously we've got 83.5, 1,000 season points, an 82.10, an 84.4, an 84.4, another nice set of, oh, that's quite cool, evolutions, finesse shot. God, there is a lot in this one. So you need to score 4 outside of the foot goals in squad battles, score 4 finesse shots in squad battles, score 1 bicycle kick in any game mode while having UEFA Dream Places, assist 1 goal, score 1 goal. You know, there's a lot of this to do. You've got 4 days to do it. I would advise doing it. Shrewsbury Hall looks absolutely cold. Chelsea, in my opinion, are most likely to win that competition. So it's definitely one that's probably going to be bonkers at the end of the play. Obviously, you'll then have the Adebayo from the last season as well. Now, let's talk about what we're going to do to craft this. Right now, I actually am in the gutter, so I actually need to do this crafting. I've recently completed Hullet, so I'm in the same position as you guys. We've got 283 squads for the 85 triple. We've got an 82 combo upgrade. Obviously, if we go over to our favorites and have a look here, this is basically everything you're going to need for these SBCs. Now, obviously, bear in mind the Dream Chasers Challenge, the marquee matchups, and then the other Dream Chasers Challenge, which it doesn't look like we've favorited yet, Floodlit Friendlies. All of those are going to be useful. They give you coins back, but they aren't going to be your first stop. So your first stop is going to be just to your daily silver, bronze, and gold. So the reason is, from that, obviously you're putting in a total for these two here, 6 cards. Put your 6 cards in, you get loads of cards out. Take the commons from both of these, knock away at your Dream Chasers grind with the common silvers. Use 7 of those also to do the super daily silver upgrade. And then basically once you've opened all them silver packs, just chip away at the Dream Chasers grind. Don't open the packs yet, but just chip away at as many of those as you can with your silver. With the bronze rares and silver rares that you've accumulated over this, you want to do the Born Legend and Rising Stars. So the Rising Star, you can do pretty much all of them because you've got a ton of silver rares. You won't be able to do as much of the Born Legend because you're not getting as many bronze rares, but you should be able to tick a few of them off. Obviously, always check before you submit if any of these cards are worth any value, if they are tradable. Every set that you do of this is going to get you another set of common gold players. Your Born Legend is also going to get you more silver players, which can help you with the Dream Chasers grind as well. But all of the silver players that you do find, I mean, a lot of silvers have a better value. So what you do have the opportunity with the silvers is to actually make profit. So we'll submit this one here, remembering for all of these, you can't submit Sunderland players. If you submit Sunderland players, your game just crashes. EA will permaban you. You know, you can't submit the goats of Sunderland. So silver pack, I don't even think it's that one. Open the wrong silver pack. Let's go find the right one. So our silver players pack is, I think it's a small silver players pack. So this one here, we'll skip this. You can check every player, make sure that none of them have like a good value. So we can check here. This guy goes for 400. This guy goes for min. This guy goes for 400. You know, you've just got to make sure that none of these, this guy might sell. So we're just going to pop him up literally just for minimum. Even if it is like 300, 400 coins, that's still better than nothing. We've got Kessler here, not really selling. And then we've got Moy here, who also doesn't sell. Now, you know, in this position, I could also sell all of these. If you include the coins we would have got for the other silver, you'd be looking at about 800 coins for the lot. Now, what I can also do is use these to craft more of the pack. After all that, we obviously want to turn these commons that we've been crafting into either value or into better cards. So first of all, turning them into value. These challenges here can all be done vastly with common cards. Now what you will see if we look into my club is I'm quite low on commons because I do basically spam them into SBCs a lot, but even me, I do have a few. So this one here, very easy to complete these SBCs. You just go into your squad builder, have a look at the boxes that need to be ticked. For this one, I would literally just go Serie A, we'll go gold and low to high, and you genuinely most of the time, just from your club, just from doing these grinds in the process, will find yourself filling these out. So we'll do that just using what it auto populated and switching a few players. We do have everything but the rating done, so now I'm just going to go gold rare, Serie A, have a look at where we can get some cards. Kyle Walker is bonkers. It's absolutely crazy to see my man over in just another league. That is crazy to see him not at City. It's been a long time since he's made any changes, but we'll grab some 83s and that should pretty quickly tick us up. So we'll go for that one, and if that doesn't go, we'll go for that one there, and then we'll pop an 83 there. So countries max, oh, we have a max, we need to get rid of one of the other countries. There you go. Chemistry needs to be higher. We use a Serbia instead, switch those out, and we're good to go. So that's how easy it is to complete a marquee matchup. Now, you saw a lot of those cards were common, which means if we're doing all these crafting, getting all these common players for free, it's really not that hard to go ahead and complete the whole of marquee matchups. Now, marquee matchups as an SBC set is going to get you 25,000 coins back. Now, if you craft this with commons and, you know, a few 84s and 83s here and there, you walk away with 25k profit that you've crafted up to. Now, if we then do these guys, let's go on the lower end, we're going to walk away with an extra 10k. So we've got 35,000 coins and we haven't really even done much. And then at that point, what we can do is use the cards we've accumulated, any of the higher rated ones. We can then go to the triple upgrade. Now, we will have a few 83s from this in this time. Now, what we can also do with any of our spare commons is put them into the 82 combo upgrade. So what it means is you can get rid of all the crappy cards that aren't fitting in the marquee matchups and pop them into combo upgrades so you can get your triples done. Now, what you might want to do as well is begin doing premium mixed league upgrade sets as well. The reason being, it means that you can completely repeat these processes. It means that you're not going to run out of cards and you're not going to be in a position where you don't have the commons to continue doing this. Also made 35k in this process, which means actually with that 35k, you can buy a couple sets of the premium mixed league upgrade, knowing that you can continue to do that. Also that you've still got a load of spare cards and can just craft anyway. Now, obviously the 85 triple does actually take a lot of fodder in terms of you're doing 22 players for free back, and obviously those free vastly are just going to go into the icon pick. So you're wiping out 22 of what you've crafted. But when you're doing these processes, obviously the premium mixed league method is in the background there. I've linked that down below. So for any of you who don't know how that works, you've got that there. You've got the ability anyway with your 25 Dream Chasers grinds packs a day to do the combo upgrade very, very repeatedly. So you can get a lot of that ticked away. So a lot of the time we're not needing the premium mixed league upgrade a lot, but with the coins you've made in the earlier stages of this process, it's not like that it's a hindrance. You can do it without saying, you know, there's a loss to yourself, without worrying about the return. Obviously you're gonna get a return of value from it, but you don't need to make sure, you know, there's specific things coming out of it. You can just use all of the players correctly into different SBCs that are going to benefit the processes you're going through. And what is lucky for those of you who don't want to do the premium mixed league upgrade is a lot of the packs you're going to get in these processes, like this one here. I've got an 84, I've got a 1,000 coin bonus, I've got 2,000, 3,000 coins worth of crap that I can just sell, and that's just from one of the packs from the marquee matchups. You've got a ton of packs that are coming out of that where if you actually get better than the minimum, you're going to be getting way more than what you need. And all it means is if you get stuck and you get in a position where you've used a load of your commons, you don't have many more to just continue crafting, you've got the marquee matchups there. Obviously you saw my icon pack at the start, and actually a lot of the times what you do get in your icon pack can go back into the next one. And when you are looking for that high rated fodder, one other thing you can do across the week, and I do this every week, so I know that this isn't something immediate, but have a look at squad battles, play it in the background of what you're doing. You know, maybe watch a movie, you know, even if you're with your friends or whatever, you can pop it on in the background and still have, you know, those games playing without you really having to do anything, but the result is you're getting all those extra packs. And if you are new around here, please drop a like down below, make sure to subscribe. Of course, check out the streams, we're doing one every single Friday. I am going full-time with YouTube very, very soon, so all the support that we get from you guys is greatly appreciated, and every single one of you who comment, drop a like down below, subscribe, it means the world. But we'll be doing a ton more content, so if you're looking for more to see, whether it's shorts, informative videos, entertaining videos, we're gonna have it all, and all you got to do is subscribe.